We will now work with a tool using this web editing session. We will look now at the SMC console. We hid all the irrelevant tabs. We have repositories and ontologies only. And over here we have our tool that we created. Clicking on the book will open it. And since this is a tool, we have here a button for editing it. Editing the tool generates another temporary repository that is not shown on the console, which is used to create content. It has these extra buttons, done and cancel or save. It has all the other buttons that any other tool or repository has. And in addition, it also have ability to add new individuals. A click here opens a drop-down, shows what we can create. We will create object and class. So let's create an object. Clicking on the plus, we'll create us an object. And we'll make two objects, and then we will make two classes. We have to select class and click plus, and do another select class and click plus. Okay, we have these four resources. So we'll add a title for the object. We call it A, and S saves it. I'll also generate a description here. We'll say instance of class A and save it. And we'll continue doing this with the others. We probably can skip it in this presentation. And this one will be A, so that it will be A in the example. Now if we will look at this graph, we can see that we have these four resources. What's nice is that we can delete full resources. We could delete full properties or edit them in this button. Or we can delete full resources. When we do this, the resources has this icon, so we can undo the delete. Nice thing about the graphics is that if you look at the graphics now and refresh it, you see how resources that are about to be deleted are marked over here. And we can undo this. And of course the graph will show that it's back. However, we don't have here a way to add properties or predicate among the different resources. The reason for that is that we don't have these labels and these titles in the table. We have to add them. To do that, we will first save. You see all these four resources that we created. This is the tool itself. So let's go back to the console. Here, this icon is edit and configure the item. So we will open the edit configuration of the tool, and here we have customized the view configuration. We see here where the titles of the table, when we looked at the table view coming from, we know that these two elements are not needed because they are RDFS, not DC terms, and they are not OSLC, so we just remove them. And we have to add here new predicates. So we need to put the full URL and has class and click plus. It has been added. We mark it for text and display. We can add also the other predicate, which is has object, and mark it also for display and text search. Actually, we don't need these ones. And update. Now when we click on this book, the table view shows title description, has class, and has object. Now when we go to edit the tool, and let's first say that AB is an instance of class B, so it has class, base, class B is base 002. 002. And likewise, the object AA is instance of class A, so its class is base 003. Likewise, we will put in every class, in class B, we will put an instance of class A. This is base of class A, AA 0005. And this one will be base 0004. See if we've done it correctly, we will click on the graph. All right, the graph shows that indeed we have that AB, the instance AB is, or it is, his class is class B, and class B has an object which is AA, and AA, its class is class A, and class A contains an object which is AB, that is instance, like we said before. So this graph is the best way to validate that we've done the right thing. Okay, so now we can save it, and we can show the list for the tool. Here T107 is the tool, and we can see everything here. Again, you can look at this graph. It can happen that the numbers, the resources in each model are different, but in any case, every element here has a different URL because they are different repositories. So it doesn't really matter. What's important is that the relations and the properties are the same. You can see that we have done here several versions of this model. In fact, now we have the model ready. What I can show at this point is several things. For instance, we have a text search here. You can enter like words that appear in any of the properties that are marked as text, and search in the configuration we've done before on the repository. We can now run a query, which is the text search, and we get several elements that answer this, that have the word class in them. We have it here. Okay. Of course, we can refresh and see everything again. One more thing we can do here, we can show the RDF for this one. This is in Turtle, and of course we can download it to save it. We can go back to show list. We can change, of course, these to different formats like triples, looks like this. XML is more familiar one, but the best one is the Turtle format. Downloading is always downloading in the format that is selected here. We go back to the list presentation. Thank you very much.